sir.
I can also ask for your driver's license. I don't need a reason for that.
I'm just going to go look at this door.
No, you can stay right here. You're being
come
detained.
with me.
You're being detained,
I'm
right?
being detained?
You're being detained, right?
How's it going, everybody? Watching the Watchman here, out with Amagansett Press, here in Provo, Utah, at the Provo City Center. So we're gonna go inside, look around, and check out this municipal center here, and see if they respect our First Amendment right to take video in a public building. So this building here includes, I believe, the fire department, the police station, other city municipal offices and such. So we'll see how it goes. If you guys like this video and what we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and Amagansett Press's channel and hit the like button on this video. And if you want to be notified, usually a day ahead, I'll be posting titles and thumbnails of new videos the day before they come out here on YouTube, on my Twitter and Instagram. So you can follow my Twitter at Watchman1A or my Instagram at Watching the Watchman for titles and thumbnails a day ahead.
Ready, Watchman?
Yep.
Time and temperature check for you. It is 12:07 p.m. on Thursday, January 23rd, and it is 39 degrees in Provo, Utah.
It's cold.
It is cold. It's cloudy out, no sun, so it's a little chilly. But if you look at the area outside here, let's go in and have a look.
Directory here.
For upstairs.
It's got all the
floors.
Floors, yeah.
So what's going on here? So this is customer service, licensing, airport badges, mayor's office, and public restrooms.
Passport fees.
It's a nice big open room.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Hello. How are you? Oh, well, thank you. A noisy heater. I want to get you a shot of this plaque. The building was dedicated May 22nd, 1972. And here we have a copy of the Bill of Rights. Hopefully that's a good sign.
So here's their copy of the Bill of Rights here. council chambers are this way and another elevator. Some nice seating. Got a world record for something. Largest scavenger hunt.
It's a nice building.
So, some public information pamphlets and some notices up here on the bulletin board.
Airport today,
It's anyone that needs access to the airport, we just issue the badge.
as far as employees, you mean, or?
Yeah, all employees, so like.
For airport
For all the
employees.
airport employees.
I gotcha.
So they like send over the paperwork, we just issue the badge.
Gotcha. Okay, that's why I didn't understand. I was thinking, why would the public need?
Right, yeah, it's all the employees that work there.
Gotcha. All right, well, Bobby, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Said council chambers this way, is it? That this is? Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
So this looks like a
huge door.
training area. Yeah, how that was open.
Nice.
So this is the Provo, Utah council chambers.
Alright guys, here's what it looks like back here.
We came in that way. What about this one?
Yep, sure.
It's open. Oh, this goes into an office. Oh, that goes that way.
Oh, that's what
Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing well, thanks.
Good.
So yeah, I guess this is like a training area. I wonder who they train. Back here. Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
My name is Jason.
Hi,
This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
I see this as training area. Can I just ask you what, and I'm sorry, what was your name?
Suzanne.
Suzanne. Pleasure to meet you, Suzanne.
Nice to meet you.
What is it, who do they train there? What is the training?
When we hire new people,
Okay,
that's where they do the training.
gotcha.
And with the new project, the 360 project that's going in, they're probably going to use this area to train the CSRs from off the floor.
And what is, okay, so what is a 360 project? I don't know.
They're getting new software.
Oh, okay, just
Yeah.
upgrading the city's software.
Yes.
Okay.
And so they may do training in there as well.
Gotcha.
But the majority of it for that training center, where we put it there, was for the
So
Train.
it's HR, anybody that works for the city gets their
trains
training.
new hires.
Gotcha.
Just for customer service.
Oh, just for customer
Just
service,
for
okay,
customer
I got you. And let me ask you a question, do they ever give you guys any training on public photography? Has anybody ever brought that up and ever become an issue? Well, you seem like you're very knowledgeable and very cordial and professional, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised the reactions you get when you have a camera in your hand sometimes.
Right.
But
Are you?
we appreciate you. Yeah, no, I'm recording. Yeah, we're doing, like you said, I'm with my son, we're just doing a little tour of your building. First time in Provo.
Right, oh,
Yeah,
welcome.
we're actually from Colorado. So we're just
Oh, okay.
checking you guys out and see what's going on with Provo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in a couple of years, this will be gone and there'll be a new building.
The whole building's coming
The
down?
whole building.
Wow, it seems to be very historic. That's a shame. Is it in bad repair or is it just, yeah?
It was never built to be used this way.
Okay.
Because that's the council chambers.
Right.
And so the architect in that built it more, almost like an art, with the big windows and all.
What was the original purpose?
Well, it was just for the council chambers.
Oh, so it was originally built for
And,
council?
Yeah, all this back here was just open space.
Gotcha.
And then around was just open space. There was a few offices over there, but it was never meant to house. It was just, and the foyer was just a foyer.
And was the building, I saw the dedication plaque, the building was built in 72?
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess Provo has grown a little bit since 1972.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And so they built a new power energy building,
Okay,
and that's where we originated.
gotcha,
Was
okay.
in there, but and then we just came into this space and have just kind of.
So have you seen the plans for the new
Yes.
building? So you're excited? Is it, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll smell like new paint for a while, but,
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more efficient.
I'm
It's
sure.
going to put people together where they need to be.
technology will be there.
Spread out like this.
Right.
This is just not conducive like it should be.
Gotcha. It's interesting.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
And if you don't mind me asking, how long have you worked for the government here?
I have worked 20 years.
20 years?
20 years.
Good. Well, you deserve a new building. Right? Well, no, but I'll let you get back to work. We really appreciate you, and your smile and your cordial demeanor means a lot. It really does. It's a pleasant welcome to your city.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful day. And we appreciate the information, too.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. All right, so that was that area. The whole building's coming down.
Employee of the Year class. Yeah. That's crazy.
And I was just thinking how nice, because it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
We hope you guys find something.
Sorry?
Are you guys looking for something?
What office is Treasury?
Facilities and treasury, yeah.
Facilities and Treasury, okay. No, we're just taking a look at the building.
Gotcha.
Just walking around, doing a little tour of the area. First time in Provo.
Yeah?
It's probably not as interesting to you folks as it is to us.
Where are you coming from?
Colorado.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We're not nearly as fun as Colorado.
No.
Sorry.
It depends what you're into. Right?
That's probably true.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Have a good day.
fun. See ya.
What office is this?
Rectangle office.
Services. Hello, how are you? Good. We're just taking a tour of the building. walking
Creative
around.
team.
Are you late? My name's Jason Lee. Pleasure to meet you. All right. You got one. What is this? So you're same office as next door? Facilities?
She's gonna dispatch and she's over some other things, yeah, but we're pretty much the same.
All right, cool. I'll let you get back to your lunch. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. I didn't realize he was eating. I don't want to bother him. So this is the City Recorder and Grants Administration. Hello. How are you? Smile, smile, smile. way too friendly in this building.
Oh, yeah.
We're just taking a look at the building. First time in Provo.
Okay,
Yeah, just walking
okay.
around. My name's Jason. This is my son Ben.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Jason and Ben.
Jason and Ben.
Where are you from?
Colorado.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So first time we've ever been in Utah,
Oh,
actually.
well, welcome.
Yeah.
I hope you're liking it.
Here we are so far. Yeah, just came into town.
Are you just exploring all the different cities and states, or?
Well, what we do is once a month we take a road trip.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, we just started last month. Or last month we went to Wyoming.
Uh-huh.
So we're here this month, and we'll see where we wind up next month.
That sounds like fun.
Making memories with the boy, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta
Yeah.
do these things while you can.
That's right.
Yeah.
I agree.
And might I ask what your name is?
Janine.
Janine and
Amanda.
Amanda. Well, you guys are very pleasant. We appreciate your smiles.
Thank you.
It really is. Everybody here it's a nice welcome to your city. You know, sometimes we go to different cities and people see us walking around with cameras and get a little
What are you doing?
squirrely on us, yeah, but I don't know. Not the case here, we appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
All right, guys, have a wonderful day.
Welcome to Utah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep smiling. Take care.
GIS division.
Restricted access.
Yeah.
Please knock before entering.
Rental dwelling units.
Oh, it says please knock before entering, so we gotta knock. Oh. I thought that meant knock and enter. We'll see if anybody answers.
Provo is bigger than I thought it was.
It is. Hello. We're actually taking a tour of your building. My name's Jason.
Hey.
Right, so we knocked on your door because it says please knock before entering.
Yes.
So I was actually gonna walk by and then I saw the sign and then someone invited me to knock.
So are you guys doing a project of some sort? Or?
Yeah, we're just taking the first time we've ever been in Utah, or Provo, obviously. And again, this is my son Ben.
Nice to meet you.
So we're just kind of hanging out together and checking out the city.
Okay.
And good place to start is at City Hall generally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might I ask your gentlemen's names?
I'm Phil. This is Stan.
Phil and Stan. And what do you guys? You guys are the mapping guys.
Mapping guys.
Cool.
Yeah. That's what we do.
Right on.
So the cameras?
We're building memories, just recording what we're doing.
Oh.
Yeah. Keeping track. You know, memory's not what it used to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We put them in the archives for the boy, and he can look at them 30 years from now. And,
All right.
yeah, that's about it. So glad you guys are doing well, and we thank you for your cordial professionalism. You know, everybody's not always like that when you have a camera in your hand for some reason. But we do.
It does make you curious.
Yeah, well, no, you asked, and I'm happy to tell you what we're doing.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, but we appreciate you.
All right.
All right.
Have a
Thank you
good
very
one.
much. Have a good day.
Legal. FBI most wanted.
What do you have? Legal detectives. Where do they have the illegal detectives? Can't say. All right, so FBI's 10 most wanted features.
Wall of Honor.
No? That must be number 11. Watch me, I think you're number 12. The Wall of Honor.
Hi,
Hello,
what you guys doing?
how are you?
What you guys doing?
Just taking some video, checking out the building.
Oh,
How you doing today?
doing good. Have a good day.
You too?
Provo Police Citation Book, 1940-1946.
So that's the police department, what's in here? Legal and detective.
Unabomber News Release,
So
1987.
this is the police department.
Register of Prisoners, 28 to 39.
Have some pamphlets, public information. Have your famous green box. You can drop off your unwanted drugs and medications.
Oh, they have a needle box at this one.
Yeah, that's why no sharps.
Yeah.
And nothing to deposit today. Provo Police banner up there.
Hey folks, you guys doing okay?
Good, how you doing?
Doing well.
You doing okay?
Yeah, you guys
All right,
doing
good.
everything?
You look good. You look like you're doing all right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You too.
Can I just get your name and badge number?
Sure. Samuel, badge number 3324.
3324.
Were you guys waiting for any of us?
No, not at all. Just taking a look around the building.
Awesome.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Let's see if this is the restricted area back here. Hello. How are you? Yeah, just a quick question. I was looking to see if you guys have any complaint forms out in the lobby, and I don't see any.
I think I might be able to pull some up.
All right, great, thank you. Depends who wants to complain. And about what?
Got one right here.
Excellent, cool. And is this also a commendation form?
It's both.
It's a combination form.
Combination.
Excellent, that's great. Okay, and I'm sorry, what was your name?
Emily.
Emily, my name's Jason.
Okay.
Thank you so much. This is my son Ben,
Nice to meet you.
and we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's it. We're good. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. All right, guys. So, no complaint forms out in the lobby, but readily available. We were handed one upon demand. No issues. And this is a combination complaint commendation form. I'm saying it properly. Some of you out there know that I struggle with that word. Again, I blame New York. All right, so let's go down here. This is where legal and detectives are. Law clerks.
Back here just seems like some restrooms. Interview rooms. Don't want to be in here.
And put some public information here.
Special Victims Unit.
And then this is the legal
Department.
Hello. We meet again. How are you? Might I just ask what your name is and what you do here? Okay. This is the prosecutor's office. Okay, good. I'm sorry, what was your name? Tina. My name's Jason, Tina. Jason. Yep. And this is my son, Ben, wherever he just went. Pleasure to meet you, Tina. Thanks. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. You got a good, strong voice there.
I try.
Yeah, it sounds like it. All right, so this is the Special Victims Unit. East Interview Room. Tina, just want to say we appreciate your smile and your cordial demeanor, and it means a lot. Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
Police Investigation Division back here.
Good.
Super good. Now I learned a Utah phrase.
Huh?
Super good. I said to the officer walked by, how you doing? He said, super good. We have a soda machine and a snack machine here, so you can get your healthy snacks and cold drinks. Specifically. Oh, here's legal. Let's go see what these guys are up to. Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
Doing great. How can I help you?
We were just taking a look around the building.
Okay.
And we saw a accessible door. We decided to come in and say hello.
All right.
How you doing? What, can I ask what your name is and what you do here?
I'm Annie. I'm an intern here.
Oh, okay, intern, cool. Are you having fun?
Yeah, it's good here.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're enjoying yourself. Cool. Very good. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. First time we've ever been in Provo, so.
Oh, really?
We're from Colorado.
Oh, I'm also from Colorado.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm from Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, where are you guys
Been
from?
down there once or twice, right outside of, about 40 minutes outside of Denver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What area specifically?
I can't say that because I'm on,
Oh, okay.
I don't want to give away all my secrets.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, it's the first time we've ever been in Provo. We're just taking a look around, and it seems like there's a bunch of very friendly, happy folks living in Provo so
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been over the campus yet?
No, this is actually, we came in last night, and this is our first stop today. Woke up a little late.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, cool. All right, so this is the legal department. Is this the prosecutor's office, or?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Very cool. Is the prosecutor in?
We have a handful. Gary is right here. He's assistant city attorney.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can I help you?
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. Are you recording me?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Why don't we start all over again? My name's
Yeah.
Jason.
Okay.
Who are you?
I work here. I'm Brenda.
You're Brenda Polanco?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Why are you
So-
recording me?
Because you walked up in
Please
front of
don't
my
record
camera.
me. Please don't record me.
You just came out of your office and
I
walked in
know.
front of my camera.
I know. Can you please
And
not
interrupted a
record
very
me?
pleasant conversation I was having
I
here,
know.
actually.
I know, but I heard that you were asking about the prosecutors, and so the prosecutors are not actually here. They're on the other side, in the legal office. Can you please stop recording me?
Well, this is what I do. So if you don't want to be recorded, I invite you to go back in your office, go back to work, and do what you were doing.
Please stop recording me. I don't give you permission to record me.
I actually don't need your permission there. And what's the animosity? What's the problem?
There is none. There is
I
none.
was just actually having a very nice experience in this building.
I'm
Until
glad.
you walked out of your office.
I'm glad that you are, but you asked about
You're
the
not glad.
prosecutors, and we have strict rules about the prosecutors. If you want to talk to one, you have to go to the other office.
Okay, so what does that have to do with me filming anything?
You're filming me, and I don't want you to film me.
I understand that, so I invite you to go back to work, and I won't be filming you. I'm not going to go in your office. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I help you with something?
No, not at all.
Okay, are you just gonna stay here?
I probably would have been gone by now if you didn't come out of your office with whatever issues you're having today.
Except that you're recording, and we have another attorney on the phone at the same time. So I'm gonna ask you to please stop recording us.
Well, is this a publicly accessible lobby?
It is if you're filling out a claim. Are you here to fill out
No,
a
it's not
claim?
if. It's either publicly accessible or it's
No,
not.
this is for claims purposes.
Right, but it's a publicly accessible
This is a
office in
civil
a public building.
So can I help you with something?
No, you've asked me that and I answered you. No.
Okay.
And I don't want to be rude or disrespectful to you, so I'm happy not to film you if you want to go back to work. I was in the middle of having a wonderful conversation
But
here.
you cannot continue filming while we have attorneys on the phone having discussions that are private.
I respect your opinion,
Okay.
but it's just that. It's just your
And I
opinion.
cannot allow you to record the attorney while he's having a personal conversation on the phone.
I'm not recording the attorney, and the attorney can close
But
his
you
door and
have-
create privacy for himself. This is a public lobby.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason to be upset.
Gary, we have someone here filming, and he's filming and hearing everything. Right now, he won't leave either.
Let me call you back. Thanks.
How are you, Gary?
Hey, good.
I'm glad you came out with a smile on because I've been touring the building, met a police officer or two, some very friendly people working in customer service, other parts of the building, and Brenda evidently has an issue with us being here filming. So
Well, I see it's because I was talking to the city recorder.
I was in the middle of a conversation
No,
here at the front desk. I wasn't paying any attention.
I
to what
understand
you were
that,
saying.
but I'm sure that's why she's concerned.
Oh, and I get
Sorry
that.
about some of those things. So.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, I know all I suggested was I said if you wanted to create privacy, you could certainly close your door and then.
Yeah, you know, I one of the things I would like is a more secure office.
Well, my understanding is you're going to
It's-
get one soon because they're going to demo the building and
And
you're going to
put
get a
a
brand new building,
that's,
right?
That's true. So we're a
Nice.
couple of years away.
And maybe you got to get them to soundproof it for you, so you
I-
really have that.
I think that would be fantastic. I don't know if it's in the works, but I definitely would prefer it to the plexiglass walls. That-
No, and you know what? In all honesty, I get the privacy issues, and I get that you might be having private conversations, but at the same time, this is also a publicly accessible lobby.
No question it is.
And it's just a suggestion for you on a human level, just one person to another, nothing to do with work or business or anything like that. You catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. You might want to just come out and be a little friendly to people, and maybe you'd have that might be a little more conducive to finding the end that you're looking for. When you come out and
Like I
start
said
snapping at
before, I
people.
don't appreciate you recording me, number one. And number two, the attorney was on the phone, okay?
The attorney's got a smile on his face.
Yeah, that's great.
And you also have to realize that I wasn't recording you. I was out here having a conversation. You came
You're
out.
recording in
And,
his office, yes. You're recording in his office, yes.
Gary, you might have to have a conversation with Brenda.
He
Well,
might.
You know, I mean, we deal with a lot of different things, right? So there might be a little bit of sensitivity there. But
Oh, I get it, but
can I
you know-
ask, so what's it for? What do you?
Bingo.
you know, what,
That's the way you handle this. You
Well,
come out, you say, hey, what are you guys filming
I'm
for?
just-
And if I want to tell you, I'll tell you, and if I don't, I know, but that's how you start the conversation.
well, I'm just curious.
I generally start a conversation with my hand out and say, hi, my name is Jason, how are you? Nice to meet you. You know, so I appreciate you. And Brenda, that's just a thought you might want to think about. But what we're doing is, and I'm going to tell you exactly what we're doing, okay, because you're asking me, and we're in this conversation right here. This is called the First Amendment audit. Okay, so we're doing a First Amendment audit of your facility here. Do you know what that is? Have you ever heard of it?
I have not heard the term.
Okay. So what a First Amendment audit is we go into publicly accessible areas of publicly funded buildings and property, okay, jails, FBI buildings, penitentiaries, police departments, the list goes on, and we go in and test the waters and see if our rights to take video and photographs in public are being honored and respected. And we specifically make sure that we stay out of restricted areas, we don't cross that line, we stay in publicly accessible areas, and we're looking for a reaction to see how it goes. And Brenda, I'm sorry to tell you, you failed.
No, that's great that you're doing that, but what you're
She still doesn't
filming
get it.
and what we might have out there behind over here, I don't know if you filmed anything that might be private, which is why I asked you to start filming me.
Let me respond to that. I don't know if I filmed anything that's private either, but if something is private, it should not be laying out in public view. The onus is on you to protect that privacy, not on me. Right? So I would suggest that you make sure that there's nobody's private information sitting out on a public
So let
desk.
me ask you this question. So do you work for an organization, or is it...
I choose not to answer certain questions, but I want to be forthright with you and
No,
tell you what we're
hey,
doing. I don't want to make up some story that
I'm
just...
fine with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's obviously well within your rights, so I don't...
And no ill will, no ill intent, no nefarious activities.
I'm just curious. Is it like an outfit, or do you do it on your own, or is it?
Oh, no, I don't. No, I do it on my own. Yeah, I do it on my own. We do have an audience.
Well, I'm no question.
My videos are probably seen by an average of about 75 to 80,000 people a day.
And I think that's. I mean, not really the question. The purpose for me asking is, audit makes it sound like you're an auditor that works for some kind of organization.
No, I do not. No. I'm not working for the government. I'm not here spying on you guys.
It's just a personal inquiry kind of thing. And
well, no. What it is all about is this piece of paper that you have hanging up on the wall right here.
Right.
Right. So rights are like muscles, and if you don't exercise them, they go away. Right. So what we're doing is an exercise of our rights. Specifically, the First Amendment is what we've chosen for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's parameters about that. I think. Pardon me.
Oh, there are parameters. I can explain every one of them to you. I'm very seasoned.
Right. I think there are. Well, in that case, of course, you're familiar with the public forum and what's limited and what's not.
Right.
And so.
No, and we make a very concerted effort not to cross that line.
Yeah, if we're talking about a demonstration type of thing, I would say it's lobby while open for conducting business with claims, litigation, and safety. Probably is not open for that purpose. But.
Well, certainly not a demonstration. What we're doing is,
Right.
because basically, and the Supreme Court has already ruled on this, and you might be familiar with it, you might not, but you can't trespass somebody's vision. So basically, if I'm standing somewhere that I'm allowed to be, I have every right to photograph or videotape everything that my eyes can see, as long as I don't go into an area that I'm not allowed to be in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's all it is. And you know what? And the purpose is not to bash you and give you a headache. I think you're probably a very nice person, and you just got alarmed by the camera, and I understand that, and I get that. But it's very important that you understand, because, and I'm 50 years old. I've never sued anybody in my life, and that's not what this is about. And I don't file lawsuits, and I'm not interested in doing that. But if you violate somebody's rights, okay, one day you might come across a person who's going to follow through with that and file a lawsuit against the city. This happens to police officers all the time.
It's what I deal with. That's what I do professionally.
Right, but you don't want to create that situation for yourself in your own office.
I'm not
unless you want to create
violating
work.
anyone's rights, first of all.
I think Brenda, knowing that I was on a somewhat sensitive phone call, so being protected.
If I was Brenda, what I would have done is I would have reached over and closed your door for you.
That's not enough.
It's unfortunately is.
What do you mean it's not enough? Why are you so angry?
No, what I mean is my plexiglass doesn't really.
There's a lot of horrible things going on in the world, and they're not happening in this room.
I think her concern is she knows that this does not provide me with privacy in terms of the conversation, but But like I said, new building, it will be improved and.
Right. Well, and I can promise you, and I think the young lady here at the front desk can tell you, we were having a back and forth conversation. I was paying no attention to anything you were saying on the phone.
And, well, but.
Not even interested in what you were saying.
Likewise, I didn't.
Well, you came up with a smile on your face and you still have it.
Well, I was too busy talking to somebody. I was aware someone was here, but I didn't know what it was or what was going on. But in any event.
But no, and the only reason I'm bringing that up is I just seriously, just a suggestion to you, because I feel like probably you I don't know if you're Brenda's boss, I'm not asking, I don't know what the situation is. I would assume you're probably a little higher up the chain, and you might want to speak with Brenda about
I'm not a direct supervisor.
Well, I'm not a direct supervisor, but I think it would be beneficial for the office, for the people that work here, to understand that you could create a very uncomfortable situation not behaving appropriately when a member of the public walks in here. That's all I'm saying. And this young lady behind the counter here, I know she's an intern, stellar. 100%, she should have Brenda's job. And if that comes up for vote, I'll be voting for it. No, I'm being serious.
No,
listen, when you choose to work that
it's not an elected position, right? Yeah.
Well, I know it's not, but I'm just making it. But when you choose to work in the public sector, okay, that's a conscious decision that you make, and you're choosing to put yourself in that position, and you're choosing to give up a lot of privacy when you're at work, right? Including police officers. I mean, I can videotape and photograph any government official performing their duties for any reason.
And there's a lot to be said for transparency, right?
There you go. Bingo again.
Shouldn't it be that way? I mean, it should be. We have, unfortunately, kind of a goofy situation in this particular, and I don't mean the legal department in whole. I mean, this little annex area is not ideal.
Well, I don't know what the legalities of what I'm about to say is, or what that situation would be. But if you require privacy in this office that you're not being afforded because of the construction of the building or something like that, maybe you put a sign on the door that says restricted access, only by appointment. I don't know if you can even get away with that.
Well,
but you could try it.
It's one of those things where, because of what we do here, we've got to interact with the public,
right?
And so, it's a space problem, which the city is addressing, right?
Of course, right.
We're currently trying to address it, and it'll be great.
I just always find it.
The funny thing about it is I have, a lot more significant gripes. Like when it rains, my office leaks.
That's important.
We had a lot of citizens, when the vote came around, I think, who there was obviously split opinion on the question. But as for an employee who works here and have had facilities look at it 4 or 5 times, this building's pretty worn out.
Right.
It's pretty worn out. So, anyway.
And what I was about to say was I find it, I don't want to say funny, amusing, whatever the word is, I'm not a loss for words, but why do people have, I guess it's just not knowing the reality of the situation, but people have this presumption that they can create privacy for themselves in a public setting. And just myself, I don't do private things in public. And I get that you're on the phone talking to people and you're running an office and this is what you do here, but it's a publicly accessible lobby, and that's all it is. And I appreciate your knowledge of what's going on and your professionalism.
It's just one of those things where we don't have an ideal situation, but it's going to be addressed soon. So.
Okay. And if you know what, if I was that kind of person, which I'm not, I could file a complaint against Brenda. That could go somewhere. That could create an issue for the office. It's not a good idea to approach members of the public when you're working off of tax dollars, okay, and you're in public service. You should present yourself to the public in that regard. You know what I mean? And not come out, because she literally came out barking at us right away. No, hi, my name's Brenda. What are you doing here?
Yeah,
why are you videotaping?
I missed
very
that.
upset.
I missed that too. Because of the phone call. But I think I think the reason is that protected.
Oh no,
confidences. So
we can all come up with reasons to do things we shouldn't do every day, but you don't do those things.
But,
especially when you've chosen to work in the public sector. That's a big deal. Yeah. It is. You've devoted your life to public service, right? We appreciate that. You have a very good handle on how to conduct yourself and how to be professional in a public setting, okay? And like I said, I'm not looking to bash Brenda. I'm sure she's a lovely person. I said that right to her face. She's probably a very nice lady. She got freaked out by the camera. I would hope that you take some steps, maybe in just a nice friendly conversation, to just maybe prevent that from happening again in the future. Just so, for Brenda's sake, for the city's sake, for your sake, just so she has a better idea of what a proper way to deal with people might be.
Well, yeah, I hear your perspective, certainly. And,
Just a suggestion.
Yeah,
I mean, I could walk out the door and you could forget I was ever here, but it really is a situation where somebody could come in, be treated that way, and then you could wind up. I know you're an attorney, and you got both guns ablazing and all that whole thing, but you know what a headache is. You don't want to deal with that. You don't want civil lawsuits. You don't want.
every case is different. So we take them one at a time. Consider them.
Well, all right, but you don't want to create them.
Clearly, not.
You don't want to be responsible
There's
for.
That's risk management for sure.
Right. So maybe that. So if you're not the person to discuss that with, is there somebody else I should discuss that with, or can you just tell me you're going to handle it? Maybe have a polite conversation at lunch with Brenda one day.
Well, as I mentioned, I'm not her direct supervisor, but obviously,
co-worker.
Talk about this with my.
And only because she also was specifically, quote unquote, protecting you. So maybe you might want to just direct her on how you would like that to happen from now on.
Well,
I don't know. I'm just
I'm
suggesting.
sure we'll talk about it with our.
That's all.
Our comments.
Not a big deal. Like you said, there's some serious stuff going on in the world, and it's not going on here. So
I think there's no question we'll discuss it.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Well, that's it. Quick and painless, just like the doctor's office, right?
Yeah, I wish that were.
No, what we appreciate you, Gary. Jason.
Yep. Nice to meet you.
Ben, nice to meet you.
His middle name's Gary, so
Hey.
I'll remember you.
Yeah, very good.
And do you want me to? I'll even go as far as to tell you where you can see the video if you're interested in taking a look at it. You're interested, or
Either way, yeah.
if you're not interested, I won't tell you. If you are, I will.
I'm good.
Nothing to hide. We believe in transparency as well.
There you go.
Okay, so your email's on here?
Yeah.
I'll shoot you an email. You got it.
All right.
My word is good. All right, Gary, you have a wonderful day. Again, seriously, this young lady is a pleasure. And I hope she moves up the ranks as quickly as possible.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, that's very
All
nice of
righty.
you.
All right, you guys have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Say goodbye to Brenda for us.
Will do.
Take care.
Her standing in front of the copy of the Constitution telling us we can't record.
Yeah, that was great. She's got the Constitution, the Bill of Rights hanging right there next to her. All right, so this is finance to the left, human resources to the right. Which one do you want to go into first? How about human resources?
Sure. Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Great.
Good. I know you're not hiding. So, my name's Jason.
Hey, Jason.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
What's your
Ben,
name?
nice to meet you.
I'm Jeff.
Jeff. Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Yeah.
So this is human resources, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And may I ask what you do here?
I normally am in the back.
Okay.
Are you filming right now?
And you're like, man, if I just could have been in the back right now, right?
What's this?
Yeah, we are filming. We're just taking a tour of the building. We were just actually in the prosecutor's office. We went down to the police department. We were talking to the
Can I
customer
ask why
service.
you're filming it?
Can you ask why? Sure you can. Yeah, you can ask.
What's the answer?
The answer is I'm going to be straight with you, okay? Because you seem like a friendly guy. Have you ever heard of a First Amendment audit?
I haven't.
No? That's what we do. So basically what we do is we go to government facilities, buildings, jails, FBI buildings, could be anything. And we go in and see how public employees react to the cameras and see if they honor and respect our First Amendment right to take photographs and video in public, in publicly accessible areas of public buildings and property.
Okay.
And I'm generally not that forthcoming with people, so you must be a nice guy because you give me a good vibe and I'm throwing it right back at you. So that's what we do. And you just passed. So
Sounds good.
I'm sure you're still wishing you were in the back today. No, but that's all it is. So we just go out, it's not to get into a whole long conversation because we could sit down and talk about this forever, but the state that this country is in right now, as far as our Constitution is concerned, the poor Constitution's taken a beating. And I always say that when I was a kid, I was in a dentist's office, and he had a big poster hanging up on the wall, and it was just a smile, okay, with beautiful white teeth, and it said, "Ignore your teeth and they'll go away." So if we ignore the Constitution, that'll go away as well. And so what we're doing is we're just out exercising our rights.
Okay.
And that's all it is. All right? So are you glad to hear that, or are you upset to hear that? Are you glad I told you? Do you wish you never knew?
It's
But that's all it is.
We're cut out for you.
It's your rights too. I mean, it's for every American citizen. Where there's a lot going on in the world, and government transparency and accountability is a very important thing. And generally, people who are doing nothing wrong aren't afraid of cameras, and people that are cameras, and kind of gives us a window into what's going on. That's it, but you seem like a nice guy. We appreciate you. I won't take any more of your time.
Good to meet you.
All right, Jeff. You have a wonderful day. Appreciate you.
Restrooms. Head over to finance.
After you. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Finance office.
Yeah.
We're just taking a look around the building.
Okay.
Popping into each office, saying hello, shaking hands, and just meet and greet.
Okay. Where are you from?
Colorado.
What's it for?
What for? Colorado or the video?
The video. Colorado. What's Colorado for?
Well, we all know the answer to that,
Yeah.
right? What do they say? What happens in Colorado stays in your system for 30 days? Isn't that what it is? Yeah, so we're just walking around taking a look at the building. This is my son, Ben. My name's Jason.
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Might I ask what your first name is and what you do here?
Tammy. I'm an office specialist.
Office specialist.
Yeah.
Cool. And so you deal with all the
I enter in invoices for check run.
entering invoices for check run. Cool. Very good. And you have a big smile on your face. So I assume you enjoy your job.
Always,
Good.
right?
Very good.
Always.
Well, we appreciate you. And we'll let you get back to work. And thank you for your smile and cordial demeanor and professionalism. It means a lot. It's the first time we've ever been in Provo, so it's a nice welcome to your city.
Oh, well, good.
All right.
That'd be good help.
Thank you very much.
What's your video for?
What's the video for? I'll tell you because you were so nice. I'll tell you exactly what we're doing. Have you ever heard of the First Amendment audit?
No.
Okay, so we do First Amendment audits.
Okay.
Which basically means we go into publicly accessible areas of public buildings and test the waters and see what kind of a reaction we get to people, to us exercising our First Amendment right to take video and photographs in public.
Oh. Okay.
So we're basically defenders of the Constitution.
You probably get all sorts of reactions.
We do get all sorts of reactions, and they're not all like this. Yeah, we just had one at the prosecutor's office. But Gary was very nice. Another member of the staff I won't mention was not. So we'll leave it at that. But you guys here in finance, might I ask what your name is?
Carrie.
Carrie, my name is Jason. Pleasure
Nice to meet you. What part of Colorado did you say?
Right outside of Denver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We went to a conference in Denver, Aurora.
Aurora. Yeah.
Stayed at that big hotel place there.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Oh my gosh, it's way out of nowhere though, not too far from the airport. And I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a lot of hotels in the
Okay, well anyway.
Were you in Centennial or you were staying in Aurora?
No. Dan, do you remember the name of that hotel? That huge one Dan didn't go. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
Well, you have to come back and see us again.
I know, exactly. Colorado's beautiful.
You owe me a visit now.
Oh, there you go. I'll bring a camera.
And bring the cameras, exactly right. All right, ladies, we'll let you get back to work.
Okay,
Thank you so
later.
much. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
That's a nice shot of the mountain right there.
Oh, yeah.
Little shot of the Rocky Mountains there in the background.
Is that the Rockies still?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I just said I'm not in Colorado, and I'm thinking I am. Well, I don't know. Here's a nice mountain for you in Provo, Utah. Do you know what the name of this mountain is?
I do not, because I'm horrible with that.
Is this still part of the Rockies?
I don't know. They would know it
All
better.
right, we'll look it up.
I'm horrible at that.
No worries. You know what it is? We all are, because these days with technology and the internet, you don't have to remember anything anymore.
No, you just look it up.
Yeah,
That's what Google's for, right?
Yeah. Well, you have a good day. Thank you.
I think that's it on this floor. Yeah.
Upward and onward.
Let's see.
There's another one up here.
Oh, that's the third floor. We haven't gone to the first one yet, I think.
Oh, okay. So let's check this out since I'm already up here.
Yeah, so we'll go up there and then
This is the,
head downstairs.
City Council. It's council offices. Let's go check these folks out. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
We're just taking a tour of the building.
Okay.
Walking around. Might I ask what your name is and what you do here?
It's Elizabeth. I am the executive assistant for the city council.
Oh, very cool. My name is Jason, Elizabeth. Pleasure to meet you.
Ben, nice to
May I
meet you.
ask what you're filming for? Or?
Yeah, we're just recording our trip here.
Nice.
Yeah, just checking out the first time ever in Provo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where,
I almost said Provo and Utah in the same word.
where are you from?
Colorado.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so we drove into town last night.
Nice.
We're just checking the place out. So far, a bunch of friendly, nice people.
Good.
Yeah.
You have a nice day.
2 thumbs up for Provo.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
No, thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
And the smile and the courteous behavior is really very nice, and we appreciate that.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's a good welcome to your city.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great to hear. And how long are you in Provo for?
I'm not sure. We're kind of just winging it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of fun things to do here. If you haven't been already, the Convention and Center and Visitors Bureau is just about a block and a half to the east towards the mountains.
Good tip.
And they have some great information and resources about things to do in the area.
Very cool. It's funny that you just said east towards the mountains. I'm west towards the mountains in Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess most of the mountains are to our east, so
Yeah.
with the grid system, it makes it easy.
Yeah, it was the first time we actually ever drove over the Rockies, so that was a very cool trip.
Cool.
Yeah, snow for 15 minutes, sun for a half an hour, rain for me. It was interesting, but beautiful. I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, it was a great trip. Alrighty, well, thank you very much. We'll
Yeah,
let you
of
get back
course.
to work. We appreciate you.
Thanks so much.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Take care. Alright, so that was the city council office.
Oh, here it is. I was looking for the directory thing.
So we want to go down to the first floor?
Yep.
Like a basement level first floor?
Yep.
Alright. Let's go see the basement people. Which way? Oh,
Right
here you
here.
go. Alright. Amazing how they put the stairs down right next to the stairs up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I didn't think of that. Parking garage. Let's see. Are you sure that's the case? Oh yeah, well we're on level
because
1 because the
police
that's why it's
department.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so let's go.
Police department was upstairs, so.
Maybe we should walk through.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably gonna walk through the parking garage here. Are they spread out? Is that one of the offices? Or is that just like an entrance?
Oh, yeah. What does it say on the door?
Let's see.
Let me see what it says on this one. Check it out. Oh, this one just says welcome home.
Yep, that one too.
Oh, some police vehicles down here.
Oh, that's cool. So this is what the police motorcycles look like here in Provo, Utah.
Just like to know who I'm speaking with?
Dispatch 345, we have 2 unauthorized individuals in lower underground parking. I'll be out with them. We're taking photographs of everybody here.
We just walked out that door and we're walking across here to go back into the building. So
All right.
can I get your name and badge number?
Sure, show me your driver's licenses.
Can you tell me what your name and badge number is?
It's right here.
I can't read that.
It says Officer
Well, is
Arrowchis.
there some sort of an issue?
And I'm 2J345. Yes, there's an issue. You're trespassing. So
Where
that's
is there
why
a
I'm
sign that says no access?
talking. It says employees only, employees only.
When I came out that door, it doesn't say that.
I can also ask for your driver's license. I don't need a reason for that.
Sure, what do you mean you don't need a reason for that?
I don't. Driver's
Do you
license,
suspect me of committing any kind of a crime?
please. Dispatch 345. Can you have...
Wow, we just walked into a bee's nest here.
Or 301 come out, please.
You want to show me where it says restricted?
Of everybody on our vehicles.
And you haven't asked me to leave, so if you ask me to leave, I'd be happy to do that. But you can't trespass me until you ask me to
I'm
leave.
going to have a lieutenant or a sergeant come out and talk to you.
That's brilliant. Okay, so we'll wait to speak to them. I'm just going to go look at this door.
No, you can stay right here. You're being
come with
detained.
me.
You're being detained,
I'm
right?
being detained?
You're being detained right here.
Oh, okay. I'm being
But
detained.
we're
I'll stay right
investigating
here.
a suspicious activity.
What's suspicious?
Taking photographs.
Taking photographs is suspicious?
This is not a public access area.
I didn't, sir, I've explained to you, I didn't see anywhere that it's like restricted access.
Okay, I'm
There is
telling
no
you now
sign.
it is. I'm telling you now
There's
it is.
actually a directory there that says that there are certain offices down here on this level. So that's what we're looking
The
for.
offices are over there.
Well, I've never been
not
here
here.
before, I don't know that. So if you could have also gotten out of your car and just directed me to where I need to go.
Well, first of all, we're trying to figure out why you're here taking pictures of us.
Well,
on our
I
vehicle.
told you, I came out that door, we were gonna walk down this.
You haven't answered that question.
You're not letting me speak.
You're telling me what you were doing. I'm telling you, I'm
I
asking
walked
you.
out that door, we were walking down this walkway. I saw this car sitting here with the lights on, this gentleman sitting in his car. And I said, oh, this is our first time in Provo, never been here before. So I said, here's a Provo police car. So I was walking around taking a look at it. That's all. My name's Jason. I'm here with my son.
So why
And
are
we're
you down here doing this?
I was looking for the offices that are listed on the directory.
You normally use a camera to use this?
We're taking a tour of the municipal building, yes. I've just met numerous employees upstairs.
You use the cameras when you're walking around looking at new places?
When I'm on a vacation with my son, yeah, I use cameras. As strange as that might sound to you, yes. Yep. When I'm on vacation with my son, I tend to take pictures and video. Yep. I'm sure you do the same.
Not in areas where I shouldn't be going.
I think you jumped the gun getting a little too upset with us at first, and we could have had a cordial conversation. I could have explained to you what I was doing.
The problem you may not be aware of is that we do get people coming down here who threaten officers, who want to do
Not
damage
me.
to vehicles.
You got the wrong guy here.
And such. So,
Have you seen me do any of that? You suspect me of doing that?
and
Do you have a feeling that that's what I'm about to do?
when I got out of the car to talk to you about this, that's why I was asking, who are you?
Right.
Because normally city employees have a little lanyard with a city badge on it.
I just told you what my name is. Do I look like I'm trying to secret myself?
You didn't tell
I'm
me
walking
your
around.
name.
I'm walking around in broad daylight with a 2-foot stick in my
This
hand.
gentleman was taking pictures.
Yeah,
of cars
I'll
and
continue
stuff.
the conversation with the sergeant here.
What can I help you with?
Sergeant Webb?
Yes.
Can I just get your badge number, sir?
245.
245. How are you? So. So my name is Jason. Like you know, this is my son Ben. Okay. I think your officer here got a little hot right off the cuff, jumped out of his car, and didn't need to go that way. De-escalation is key, and I know it's written into your policy, so I think that he could have tried that first, just a suggestion. But what we're doing is, we're doing a little tour of the building, first time we've ever been in Provo. Okay. We just met numerous employees, went into just about every office on the second and third floor, shook hands with folks, had a very nice time. So we're looking for the offices on the first floor. We walk down these stairs, okay? All of a sudden I'm in a parking garage. I don't know where I am. There's a directory right there that says there's offices on this level. So I looked out the door to this door and said, oh, probably go through that way, maybe we can get through that way. So we were walking by, saw the police cars here. Like I said, first time in Provo. So we walked around the police car, said, oh, this is what a Provo police car looks like. And this gentleman decided to jump out of his car, acting like I was committing some sort of a crime, all upset. And we're standing here. That's it.
So how can I help you today?
No, just let this gentleman know that he needs to be a little more courteous with the public. Try to use de-escalation techniques instead of escalating something into what could possibly become a dangerous situation for me and my son. I really don't appreciate that. I don't think it's necessary. He actually told me I'm being detained, so can you verify that I'm being detained right now?
You're not detained right now.
I'm not detained.
Not with me.
Okay, so am I detained with you any longer?
You failed to provide.
I'm asking you a question. Now I'm upset with you. Am I being detained?
Will you talk to me?
No, this man put me under detention and I want him to tell me I'm released.
I am
from it, and
releasing. I'm releasing you over this officer here now.
Very good. You have a wonderful day,
Thank
sir.
you.
Carry on. You're dismissed. So that's what we're doing.
You know,
No
there's
nefarious
certain-
intent, no ill will. We're not looking to cause any problems. But I just had a wonderful welcome to this city from the entire staff in this building. And this gentleman has me standing down here getting a little upset.
Yeah.
So you might want to talk to him because it's not a good look for your town.
Well, so let me explain this. There are restricted signs, and I understand they
Where's
may not be posted everywhere. Okay?
I came out that door, there is no restricted sign.
There's restricted signs. You can see one coming in from the underground this way.
I wasn't coming in from the underground that way. I walked out that
if
door.
they're not posted, then you're right. That
They're
is
not
our part.
posted. Right.
Okay. You do have a right to record.
Of course.
Whatever you'd like
That's
to.
what I was trying to explain to you.
De-escalation is key.
Of course.
Another part of de-escalation is, not starting an event that would create escalation in the first place.
I didn't start an event, your officer did. I'm a member of the public walking through what I perceive to be a publicly accessible area because, as you just said, there are no restricted signs.
There are restricted signs. I said they might not be posted everywhere.
Not the door that I just came out of, and I can't see through buildings and around corners. So as far as I'm concerned, there are no restricted signs. I'm walking by, taking a photograph or video of your police vehicles, which I'm perfectly within my rights to do, as you said. Okay? And this officer literally jumped out of his car hot. Didn't even want to tell me who he was until he got in my face 6 inches away from me. And I take offense to that. Okay?
I'm sorry
And if I was a different person on a different day, I would be filing a complaint against him, but I don't do that.
Would you like to?
I know your complaints go into the circular file, so I wouldn't waste my time or efforts doing that. But I would appreciate...
That's unfortunate. Think that if there's something else
No,
I
it's
can
not
do
that
for
I
you.
think that. It's not that I think that. The way this gentleman's behaving.
Okay.
And you know what?
Is
I want to
there
congratulate
anything
you. I
else
want to congratulate you on taking video because you just became the next member of the First Amendment Club, and I appreciate that. So what you guys did was you
Is
just...
there anything else we can do for you?
Yeah, you can listen to what I'm going to say. You just failed the First Amendment audit, and a lot of people are going to see what you just did. So I would suggest situation properly.
Thank you.
Okay? Not handle it with me, handle it with him.
Yeah.
Okay? You learn a lesson today, sir? Did you learn something? You're going to treat this is, you know what? It's daylight. We're in a lit parking garage. He's got 2 cameras on him, and this is the way he behaves. What does he do behind closed doors? What does he do with innocent victims out on the street? Are you how many people's rights have you violated today?
Officer Arrowchis, is there anything else we need?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, Officer Arrowchis needs some training. Some serious training. And we'll follow up, make sure you get it, Officer Arrowchis.
Thank you.
As you were.
Thank you.
You've
Have
been
a good
very
day.
professional, and I appreciate that, Sergeant.
Okay, have a good day.
No, seriously. And on a human level, you guys stay safe. We appreciate you. And you have a great day. Okay, but this gentleman needs to be educated. And young man, I hope you learned something. Treat the public with courtesy, Officer Arrowchis. I know you're about to retire because you're an old man, but doesn't give you the right. So now he's going to do the walk of shame and learn how he just got the big mistake that he just made today. Officer Arrowchis. If you live in the Provo area, watch out for this guy. We got a tyrant. Officer Arrowchis.
I still haven't seen one sign that says restricted.
There are no signs. As a matter of fact, let's just go back and look at this door that we came out so we can show everyone that there are no signs in case you missed it. Oh, the sergeant admitted there's no signs either. I'm being detained. Actually, you know what? I think we should file a complaint.
Yeah, we should request that video he took of us too.
Yeah.
Should FOIA request it, whatever they call it in Utah.
I have the complaint form right in my pocket. This is how concerned he is with what he's doing. They leave the doors open. Very thoroughly follow up on it, so I hope I can come back, tell you I was wrong about you throwing in the circular file, and I hope you really handle it really. Because a rogue officer like that is opening this city up to a lawsuit, which I'm not going to do. I can tell you that. I don't sue anybody. Okay? I'm 50 years old, never sued anybody in my life, and it's not a laughing matter. Okay?
It's what?
It's not a laughing matter. It's a very serious thing. Okay? Because your officer can, apart from the financial,
Here's the deal, sir.
I'm having a conversation.
Listen.
I'm having a conversation with
We're
Sergeant
done with
Webb.
the conversation.
No, we're not.
We have a complaint process. You can go to the front counter and file a complaint. Other than that, we're done. You just need to leave here. You're not welcome in the underground area.
I need your name and badge number.
Sergeant Orgill.
Sergeant Orgill.
Yep.
So you're his boss? You tell him when to speak?
Sergeant.
Yeah, so why can't I have a conversation
I
with
just
him?
had a conversation with another lieutenant. He asked us to have you removed from this area, and we're not going to have this conversation anymore.
I would suggest you put
Have a
up your
good day.
restricted access signs Okay, and I would suggest that you do something about training your officers. And I'm going to walk right out this way. Okay? Because he's opening you up to civil liability, and he's also could get somebody killed or shot or injured. And these are how these things happen, okay? And it's not funny. There's really nothing funny about it. Well, you need to also train your officers better. You're a sergeant, take it seriously. No, you don't try to. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't. No, you absolutely don't. And the way you treat the public is unacceptable. You'll hear from us again. Yep. Bye. Alright guys, well unfortunately we gotta go back inside, we gotta file this complaint.
There's a sign.
Yeah, there's a sign here, there's one at the other side, exactly.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Clowns.
Nobody could possibly know that unless they came in this way.
And what I'm going to have to do, guys, is I'm going to have to come back and file this complaint because I need to review the video and get Officer Arrowchis' proper spelling of his name and his badge number. So here's another Provo police vehicle. So this is vehicle 40176. Oh, it's our buddy Semo. Officer Semo. Just a quick question, I gotta ask, what nationality is your name?
Someone.
That's what I thought. I have a very good friend back in New York who's from Samoa.
New York?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Back east?
His name's Tech.
Tech?
Yeah.
I wonder how he got out there.
Oh, what do you mean, living in New York?
Yeah, living in
He
New York.
came as a kid, his parents moved here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But after I walked away from you, I was going to ask you if you were Samoan.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I remember when I was a little kid, you probably don't remember, but they had the Samoan, remember the wrestlers?
Oh, yeah.
The Samoan brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch that when I was
like the
a little
Rock
kid.
and everything too. He was
Oh, I'm going even way back before that.
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah,
about
way
like in the
before
70s, 80s, yeah.
Yeah, so
when
back
we
in-
actually thought wrestling was real.
Yeah. It's not. That's it.
Yeah, right, exactly. I'm still struggling with myself.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you, man. Thank
All
you.
right.
Keep the smile on your face and
Appreciate you.
treat
Have a
people
good one.
decently, and we respect you.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So there's a fine example of how you can have a decent human being in a police uniform and a not so decent human being in a police uniform. You can get a good look at the mountains here. Which side of the building did you go in?
We went in that way.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we could go up
So
through
that's what I
here.
was gonna say. So let's go this way since we didn't go that way before.
Yep.
Not taking up space. Yep, that's right.
There you go. So, Ford pickup. That's pretty cool. Can I ask you a quick question, officer? How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Felsing.
Felsen.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hands over.
293.
293. My name's Jason.
Nice, Jason.
This is my son, Ben.
Nice to
And
meet you.
I'm sure you're not the only guy that does it, so I'm not coming down on you. But just a quick question. Why is it that you guys park in no parking areas?
Oh, they just repainted the lines, so this is police parking.
This is police parking?
Yeah, and then the handicap spots start right there.
I guess they're going to straighten all this out when they redo the building?
Yeah, tear it all down and start from scratch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these two spots, if you look at, we go by the placards. So these two are police spots, and then these are the handicap spots.
All right.
Those are the fire spots.
Yeah, I just asked because I know not, well, obviously with the police sign there, I'd get a ticket, but if I park on a hash mark, I'll get a ticket.
Yeah, it's
So
just
we
the
just-
painting.
Yeah, we just hope you guys...
Because we only had like 5 spots, and we realized we needed 10.
Gotcha. Well, I want to get Public Works out here and get them to straighten it out for you.
I know those guys.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good day. Stay safe.
All right, stay
Alrighty.
frosty.
Take care.
Which way you
want to go this way?
I thought you were saying you were going to go in through the police front door.
No, because like I said, we're going to have to go review the video and everything before I can file a complaint, because I have to get the proper spelling of his name and badge number, and then that other second sergeant there, will throw him on it for good measure. I think Sergeant Webb was having a nice conversation with us until the other sergeant decided he didn't want to hear about it anymore. His lieutenant asked him to do something and he was panting like a frantic dog trying to get it done. Gotta look good for the LT, man. And here we have Old Glory waving in the breeze, the mild, slight breeze that there is today, as she should. Give you a little view of the downtown area of Provo.
Yeah, so this is what this area of Provo looks like. A little downtown area with some shops and restaurants and stuff.
Two people. I'm not going to say ruin the whole experience for us, because the old saying, I don't let one bad apple or two bad apples spoil the bunch, but you know, it would have been nice if we didn't have to deal with that. We could have left and said it was a pass for everybody. But it is what it is, guys. We're out here to document what really goes on. Seeing it for yourself. So, I guess that's going to wrap it up for this one.
So I guess that's about it for this one, guys. Watching the Watchman, out with Amagansett Press, here at the Provo City Center. You saw how that went. Leave a comment down in the comment section, letting us know how you feel about the way that these Provo police officers and other public employees behaved, and what you think of that police officer detaining us for absolutely no reason. And feel free to contact the Provo City Center or Police Department. I will leave contact information in the description and maybe on the video as well. So you might be seeing that right now. And remain respectful, cordial, and professional if you choose to contact anyone and let them know. But you do have the right to redress your government and let them know how you feel about the way they treat the public. So if you like this video and what we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and Amagansett Press's channel on YouTube. And if you want to be notified, usually a day ahead, I post the thumbnails and titles of new videos on Twitter and Instagram the day before they come out here on YouTube. So you can follow my Twitter at Watchman1A and my Instagram at Watching the Watchman for that. That's about it. Watching the Watchman, out with Amagansett Press, out. See you on the next one, guys.